Yo, what's up, my people? Welcome to News Expresso, your weekly news update. In the news this week, Jay-Z and Beyonce's daughter Blue Ivy gets her first ever Billboard Hot 100 song. R. Kelly vows to wear GPS and stay away from minors if released. American Express sue Nipsey Hussle's estate over unpaid credit card bill. Rich the Kid share Rich Forever project. Big Sean talks his debut acting role in forthcoming BET show 20s. US rapper A$AP Rocky has been temporarily released from custody in Sweden. Busta Rhymes hauled off the plane after getting into an altercation while it was in air. Jay Prince issues stern warning to people stamping on the rapper Lad record label, claiming that it's on pills. 50 Cent responds to Rick Ross saying his rivalry no longer have value as a rapper. For you who have been busy preoccupied with other stuff and never really got a chance to see what's been happening in and around the entertainment scene, sit back, grab that pack of Dorito, Fruit Gusher, and some crispy gold popcorn, lay back and relax, and let me bring you up to speed with what has been hot this week. Yeah, exactly. Get your jaws busy, your ears lacking, and your eyes fixed on this channel right here. Yikes. Thank you for tuning in, but before we proceed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned with our future uploads. And as soon as you do that, we good. Yeah, let's jump straight into it. Jay-Z and Beyonce's daughter Blue Ivy Carter get first ever Billboard Hot 100 song. Blue Ivy Carter is following in her parents Beyonce and Jay-Z's footsteps quite successfully. On Tuesday, Billboard confirmed that the 7-year-old has officially nabbed her first spot on Billboard Hot 100 with a song titled Brown Skin Girl, which lives on the new Lion King The Gift soundtrack, and also feature Blue Ivy's mom, Beyonce, St. John, and Wizkid. It debuted this week on number 76. Of course, this youngin still have a long way to go to catch up to her parents, but as we can see from the look of things, she's headed in the right direction. R. Kelly vows to wear a GPS and stay away from minors if released. R. Kelly wants to be released from jail after being thrown in the slammer for federal sexual misconduct charges. The disgraced singer is currently in solitary confinement and begged the judge to be released. He offered to wear an ankle bracelet and stay away from the little ones if he is ever to be released. At the moment, it has been reported that Mr. Kelly is broke, allegedly. His team stated that Mr. Kelly no longer have the money or the entourage he once did to help him in his endeavor. His team made an offer to make it virtually impossible to attempt to contact any witnesses without being caught by giving Kelly limited internet access. His lawyers argue that the singer never missed one court date for his first sexual misconduct trial, and they argue that he is in the hole due to his celebrity status. Damn. Lesson learned from Mr. Kelly. Rich the Kid shares Rich Forever project. Rich the Kid is showcasing his label roster once again. After releasing his sophomore album The World Is Yours 2 in March, the Rich Forever music boss has dropped a new project titled Rich Forever 4. Like previous entries in the series, Rich Forever 4 features artists signed under Rich's imprint. Contributors include famous Dex, Jay Cringe, 83 Babies, Young Bino, and Irie. The track list is out and available. Big Sean talks his debut acting role in forthcoming BET show 20s. Big Sean took a 2-year break from making music, but now he's bounced back with new music and acting role in a short film. After the Detroit MC released a short film titled after his latest track Single Again and Overtime in July, BET spotted his talent and figured to put him at work. On Tuesday, BET announced that Big Sean will be starring in Emmy Award-winning producer Lenny Wythe executive-produced comedy series 20s. Damn! Sean will be playing a role of a stuck-up kid who's in a yoga class and rejects modern technology. The plot revolves around an aspiring writer and a homosexual black female named Hattie, played by Gibbs, who moves to Los Angeles with her fellow 20-something aged friends who navigate life struggles by hustling as they pursue their dreams. US rapper A$AP Rocky has been temporarily released from custody in Sweden. The 30-year-old rapper will be freed until the judge returns a verdict in the assault trial on the 14th of August. He and two of his entourage have pleaded not guilty to assaulting a 19-year-old man in Stockholm in June. Over the past week, a court has heard evidence and testimonies about the brawl, which led to A$AP Rocky's detention in the country. Busta Rhymes hauled off the plane after getting into an in-air altercation with passenger. Busta Rhymes is back in the headlines with more trouble. This time it's way up above the ground. Busta Rhymes was reportedly involved in yet another altercation. The OG was met by police at London Heathrow Airport after getting into a fight with a first-class passenger aboard a British Airways flight on Monday. According to Daily Mail UK, Busta boarded the plane shortly before the door closed with 5 carry bags and angrily wanted to know who got all his stuff in his locker. Witnesses said he became agitated, aggressive and rude as he threw insults at a British woman on the flight from New York JFK Airport to London. Following the altercation, a passenger asked the police to intercept Busta once the plane landed. Subsequently, Busta was escorted off the plane by waiting Metropolitan Police officers. A spokesperson for Metropolitan Police said officers at Heathrow were requested by airline of an inbound plane to Heathrow Airport from the US to attend following an alleged verbal altercation involving several passengers. However, Busta wasn't arrested and went on with his scheduled shows. Damn! With all that A$AP Rocky and Future shit going on in Europe, Busta is a lucky-ass bastard. J Prince issues stern warning to people stamping on Rap-A-Lot Records and claiming that it's on pills. If there's any man in hip-hop that you don't want to mess with, it's Mr. J Prince. J Prince issued another call to action in effort to figure out who is stamping Rap-A-Lot record labels on narcotic prescription pills being circulated around Houston, Texas. In an Instagram post shared on Wednesday, the Rap-A-Lot founder promised whoever was behind the crime will have dire consequences. The post read, "All my adulthood life I had to avoid being set up by law enforcement and streets." He wrote in a caption, "I vowed with an oath to God in my early 20s to never contribute to this aspect of the game anymore in my life. So you can only imagine how I'm feeling about this violation that's taking place in the streets of Houston with my brand Rap-A-Lot Records on narcotic pills. I need to know if the police or the streets are behind this because it's a violation. If you are caught making, selling or using narcotic with my branding illegally imprinted on them, you are in violation and will have bigger problems than just the police. Let the search begin. Mob ties, family and friends. Get at me with information." That's what he stated. Prince has used Instagram as a vehicle to gather information before. In March, he called on Cardi B, Fat Joe, and the Bronze Bread industry figure to help track down YBN Almighty J's Rap-A-Lot chain that was stolen during a street fight. Mason wasn't pleased with the Prince approach and said it only made things worse. Prince later claimed he didn't need any help and issued out another long speech post to clarify himself. If you have time, you can pause the video and read through it. Let's move on. 50 Cent and Rick Ross is back at it again. 50 Cent responded to Rick Ross saying his rivalry no longer had value as a rapper. 50 Cent was put in a hot seat when Complex asked him what he thought about Rick Ross' recent comment about 50 not having any value.
I gotta ask you this because it's new. Rick Ross in an interview was asked if he would ever do music with you, if he could put his beef aside, and he said he would if you had any more value, but you're not that guy anymore. That's what he said. Do you care? Does that make you feel any type of way?
No. I don't know what his value is to music culture at this moment.
Would you make music with him ever?
I never made music with him. I don't have interest in making music with him. You watch guys, a lot of these guys, even when you make reference to music culture and stuff like that, they're one-trick ponies. So they're gonna be gone. I said you in hip hop, they said, "Now what have you done? What have you done for me lately?" All right, so they watch. You could get next to the guys that got momentum and try and survive based on that, but there's not a lot going on there.
Rose and 50's beef date back at least a decade. During an interview with Big Boy earlier this week, Rose revealed why he wouldn't work with 50, and this is what Rose had to say.
Honestly, I'm a businessman. If 50 Cent still had value, I may have been done it. But not being funny, not on homie just ain't, he ain't that dude no more. Man, we was riding through LA smoking the Hate It or Love It yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Hate It or Love It.
The underground's on top.
Dope.
Yeah.
We was saluting Cool and Dre. That's Miami who did the production. Game, 50 Cent, that was dope. If he was still making music like that, of course, one of my dogs could hit me. Drake could hit me and say, Rose, I got 50 on the record. And if he was still dope like he was 8 years ago, Rose will lace that. Because I'm on fire.
American Express sues Nipsey Hussle's estate over unpaid credit bill. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Allegedly, the late Emrius Nipsey Hussle Asgadon owes American Express money. A new report claims the credit card company is going after the deceased MC's family to pay off a $47,000 bill. Amex is not the first company to take legal action against the Asgadon estate. Paramount Record Group filed a creditor's claim on May in order to receive $32,000 from a 2012 judgment against Nip, but PRG reportedly withdrew its complaint 3 days later. Nipsey Hussle was killed on the 31st of March after being gunned down outside the Marathon clothing store in Los Angeles. He was 33 years old. The Grammy-nominated artist survived by 2 children, longtime partner Lauren London. Why can't they just let the man rest peacefully, man? Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay in tune with the future uploads that we are going to upload on this channel. Yep.